The United States of America can be very different from one state to another, but one thing every state has in common is agriculture. And the farms across America are like the patchwork of a quilt that binds our nation together, and each state is represented in their own unique way.
Hey everyone, I'm Charlie Behrens, and welcome back to the Agricultural States of America, where we explore the agriculture of different states and hopefully give you some more appreciation for all the great things that farmers are producing across America. Now today we're looking at the agriculture in Vermont. Vermont is the second least populated state behind Wyoming, but it contributes significantly to agriculture not just in the US, but around the world. Kind of like an ant carrying something 20 times its weight, Vermont is small, but a mighty contender in American agriculture. In Vermont, the ag industry is behind only tourism and manufacturing in terms of economic impact. Now, most of the land in Vermont is very hilly and rocky, thanks not only to the Green Mountain Ridge, but also the Appalachian, Hoosic, and Taconic. While you might be thinking this terrain is perfect for your next ski trip, it's also ideal for raising livestock, including llamas, sheep, goats, and cows. According to the USDA, Vermont is home to 120,000 dairy cows spread among approximately 700 family-run dairy farms. The economic importance of the dairy industry is significant, with cash receipts around $500 million per year. Then when you add in tourism, especially to the iconic and historic Vermont dairy barns, the economic impact is even higher. Now that's pretty sweet, but if you want to hear something even sweeter, the Vermont state tree is the sugar maple, and the state produces almost 2 million gallons of maple syrup every single year, also known as 9 out of 10 dentists' worst nightmare. Vermont is #1 in the US and #2 in the world for maple syrup production, second only to Quebec, Canada, which I guess is fair considering Canada's flag. I mean, it's just a maple leaf, so of course they're going to be #1. Vermont's maple syrup production, though, isn't just about quantity. The state has its own quality grading system that maintains a higher standard of density than the rest of the US. These strict quality standards grade the syrup on 4 characteristics: color, clarity, density, and flavor. I mean, it's like they're grading diamonds, except it's better because you can't put diamonds on pancakes. I don't care how much they cost, they don't make your pancakes taste better. That's why maple syrup, much better than diamonds. Okay, rant over. In addition to dairy and maple products, Vermont's other top agricultural offerings include turkeys, chicken eggs, hogs, apples, sweet corn, Christmas trees, honey, and hay. Vermont is the #1 hay producer in New England, as its climate and terrain are ideal for growing it. While sourcing ingredients from local farmers, Vermont is known for several iconic and delicious foods, including award-winning artisan cheese and gourmet chocolates, thanks in part to the Vermont dairy industry. So the next time you're in the market for a Valentine's gift, just hit up Vermont. Residents and visitors can also get some protein from locally sourced eggs, venison, bison burgers, and organically raised lamb. For a side, you can always try out fiddleheads, which are young, curled, edible fern fronds harvested and used as a vegetable. And of course, to round out your meal, may I suggest a dessert? You can enjoy sugar on snow, an apple cider donut, or a maple creamy. All classic Vermont treats, guaranteed to make you check your insulin levels. Now, to make sugar on snow, it's pretty easy. It's just you're basically taking fresh snow and you're adding a bunch of heated maple syrup. And I've been told it's best served with a sour pickle or plain donut on the side. And what's a maple syrup creamy, you ask? Now, why it's called a creamy and not soft serve beats me. But there are a bunch of other ways people say soft serve ice cream. In fact, some places outside the US call it a Mr. Whippy, Soft Whip, Mary Cream, or a Softie. Regardless of what you call it, I'll take 2 creamies. And that's all the time we have for now, but you can always go to pivotbio.com/agstates, click on the show icon to explore more about the agriculture of your favorite states and test your knowledge to win great prizes and more. I'm Charlie Behrens, and we'll see you next time on the Agricultural States of America.